Social learning is a learning theory that puts very explicit emphasis on the interaction and collaboration among people during the learning process. It was derived from Albert Bandura's work, and just like Jean Piaget suggested that authentic experiences are really important for developing a real understanding or constructing a real understanding of some topic, Bandura suggested that part of that authenticity is the authentic social interactions that happen during learning, that we learn together and we develop our concepts of different material together. And it's really important to preserve that in any learning environment. But this presents a real problem for online learning because in online learning, we lose the most accessible device for facilitating this kind of social learning, and that's the physical classroom. In a physical classroom, we can actually talk to one another, interact face to face. Online, we don't have that as much. So how do we develop that for the online environment? So this really brings up two questions. First of all, how does the loss of that physical environment, that physical classroom, impact online learning? How does it change what students learn? Does it actually hurt us? And secondly, how do we develop devices, develop technologies that can actually resolve this issue, assuming that it does damage the learning if we don't have access to this kind of interpersonal collaboration and interaction? Can we develop devices that actually help alleviate that, that facilitate that interaction online? Now, I'm obviously very biased because I work on this program and I love this program. I think that with technology, not only can we develop ways to overcome this difficulty, honestly, I think in the online environment, we can develop technologies that make it even better. One of my favorite experiences in this program has been that I can log on to the class forum and interact with 10 students in 5 minutes, and then come back an hour later and do it again. And that's a level of interaction, a level of collaboration that I could never have in a physical classroom. And so I really think that with the right effort, with the right designs, we can create and leverage social learning in a way online that actually goes beyond what we could do in person.